Hi everyone, it's Victoria James and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and click that red subscriber button, let it turn gray, become a J-Bay and join the J-Bay fam where we chit chat and all that about luxury beauty. Today we are going to be talking about the Ilia foundation and concealer sticks. These recently dropped and the shade matches are just... So we are going to get into the formula. We're going to do a quick little wear test and we're going to create a face because I have 3 of them. With the Sephora sale fast approaching, I figured it would be a really good time for me to talk about these products so that you can make an informed decision on whether or not this is going to be part of your purchase. So the official name is the Skin Rewind Blurring Foundation and Concealer Complexion Stick. It comes in, one second here, looking at 42 shades on the Sephora website. This is a clean beauty at Sephora product. It is purported to be fragrance-free, cruelty-free, pardon me, provide medium coverage, and it is long wearing. A natural finish as well. I didn't mention that. In each stick, you are getting 10 grams or 0.35 ounces of product and it has a 6-month shelf life. Pardon me. I'm a fan of Ilia. I have a few Ilia products. Their concealer I think is absolutely beautiful and I have it, but I wanted to use these products exclusively today for my complexion base. So which shades did I end up picking up, my friends? I will tell you right now that my base complexion, so my skin tone complexion, is going to be Palm number 33N, which looks like this. Then for brightening, I chose number 28N, Mora. For contour and definition, I chose number 39, Laurel. I think even though this says neutral, that I am going to end up with more of a bronzy contour with this one. We are going to talk about this component because I love it. You see where my thumb is? Y'all see that? That ain't no accident. That's not a dent in the product. That is for your thumb. That is for you to hold it like so. And then there's an indentation right up here, y'all. Right up there for you to do this. Bow. Comfort, ease of use, ergonomic design. Love the design. You've got Ilia's normal font, but then all this extra. It is not magnetic, which is great for travel's sake, right? When you're keeping it together like this. So it's not magnetic, but it's still, I don't care. It closes nicely. And I'm ready to rock. These are all Refer brushes and the concept store sale has started. I have a link for you in my description box to check it out. 40% off the entire concept store. And all you have to do is provide your feedback on the products you end up purchasing. Jump on it. Jump on it. First of all, everything is of quality with Refer. I mean, we know this. Everything is of quality with Refer. And I mean, listen, I'm over here swearing by it. All right. Boom. We've got Refer is great. Hello. As a matter of fact, I was going to use this one to do the buffing, even though it's not a foundation brush. This one has a little more. This is a foundation brush. This is number 31. I think I'm going to go ahead and try this one out. Let's go. Just a simple, even works to twist it up. Yes, okay. Let's go. Let's just start there. Look, do you see that match? That's really what it's all about right there. That is a true neutral. That spread is nice. That's a nice easy blend. And this a freaking beard. Now this is medium coverage, so let's look at the buildup. Right there where I need it. And just kind of stipple blend just to see what we get. And because the gosh darn color match is so good, you don't even have to do too much. God, that's nice. So before and after. Still is extremely natural. Has a great, like my skin has a nice glow to it. So let's dive a little deeper into what this product purports to do, ingredients, things like that. So some of the ingredient call outs are ceramide peptide complex, which visibly firms and strengthens the skin barrier. Winged kelp extract, which restores luminosity and helps skin look more youthful. And then butterfly lavender extract, which is a botanical powerhouse that smooths the look of fine lines and wrinkles. Listen up. I'm about to knock on that 4th floor door. And I'm starting to notice them. Okay. And this is blending in a way that is just like giving me life. I just like need to, it's blending in so easily. We're seeing a lot of skin loving complexion products these days, which I think, of course makes sense, right? You're wearing it all the time. This is intended to be an everyday product, especially with that shelf life. They're expecting you to wear this every day. So it should treat your skin good, I feel like I need just a touch more coverage right there. And so that is, almost expected at this point. If your complexion product doesn't do anything for you except like cover up stuff every now and then it's not really, what is the point? Say hi. Oh, God. You see this little boy? You show them you lost some baby teeth? He's so bad. That's our medium coverage. Oh, I didn't blend that in. That's our medium coverage. It looks really good. There we go. We're fully blended. So there's our medium coverage. This is great everyday coverage too. Wow. Now, let's brighten her up. Let's brighten up. All right. Just a little something right there. Let's, just for the hell of it, try blending with our fingers and see what that gives. That's nice. It blends nicely, the fingers. It has an interesting feeling on my skin. Like now that I've actually used my fingers, I'm like trying to think of what it reminds me of. Let's use a little detail brush here. So if you're in a pinch, right? Hotel or something like that, and you don't really have all the tools that you normally use at your disposal, you can easily use your fingers here. This is not the kind of thing that if you have severe discoloration that you don't, that you're trying to cover up, it's not going to do it. It says medium coverage, so they mean it. So even before I put on the definition, I really love the way my face looks right now. Just that little bit of brightening, and it blends seamlessly because both undertones are the same. Yay. It blends seamlessly into the base color. So I think this looks really good. Let's go ahead and add some definition. Now this, I'm not even fully sure that I picked the right color, but we gonna see together. Yeah, it's definitely giving like bronze vibes. I fully expected that though. Okay. Let's have a look at how this blends out. I don't think I have a stiff enough brush for what I want to do here, so I'm going to use the Anissa Beauty brush. It's giving bronze. So you definitely do not need more than 1 or 2 of these, right? I would say get just your complexion shade. I did this just for the sake of the video for us to, you know, create a full complexion together, you know, but you only need to buy one. Buy your base shade. You already have the other stuff you need, right? Although I will say, honey, the blend, how good this all looks together is actually pretty awesome. Okay. This looks literally like my skin. I'm not even playing with y'all. I'm actually starting to get that, you know, how I get all excited and I just start to stand things. But yeah. It just looks like my skin. It really, really does. And I don't even like you. It looks good. It looks quite good, honey. Yep. You know something? I feel like clean up my brows with a little tinted brow gel. Throw on like a colored gloss, because right now I just have the collagen bath on from Charlotte Tilbury. But like throw on like a lip oil or something. Real light work. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm gonna do. So let me go ahead and finish doing that, and then we'll come back, talk about, you know, some more of the claims, and we'll do our wear test. And today's wear test will actually be 8 hours. I'll be coming back to y'all as it is about 2:30 right now. I'll come back to you guys at 10:30 and get my final thoughts. So it's definitely gonna be 8 hours. If y'all are headed to the concept store, get this girl, because the way this thing curls my lashes, superior. Running through the river, running through the which dance. All right, there we are for the day. Look, I just want you to observe the complexion. How often do I say F everything else? I'm good right here. How often do I say that? I don't say that. This is nice. Now this needs to wear as long as they said it wear, long wearing, okay? And then if it does, then Victoria is going to say to you that you need to put this on your loves list for the sale. But as it stands right now, as far as the way it looks initially, seamless blend, like look at me fucking up. Come on. Here we go. Seamless blend. Very natural looking, very, very natural looking, skin-like. It looks healthy, nourished. The skin, I ain't put no highlight on, okay? It just looks good. The colors are really fantastic. I'm very pleased at the fact that they have richer tones in neutral options. Yes. that's, you know, not common. And so really pleased with that. I love the design of the component. Like this is giving, we have spent a couple years on this. So I think Ilia has really like perfected their shade range and their formulas, because if you look at what they've had previously, I do feel like they were limited, especially when the actual liquid foundation came out. I feel like it was a little limited. But this time around, I think it's more expansive. And I think that they've really put some serious thought into this product. So yeah, y'all did your big one. Before I leave you though, what else you need to know, Sephora says. This buildable natural matte formula melts in and moves with you. Stays seamless for up to 12 hours, they're saying. The potential skincare, I'm sorry, let me read again. The potent skincare ingredients firm, smooth, and soften the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles for healthier looking skin with every swipe. Also, as far as clinical results go, it looks like they only worked with 53 people. I am not reading that. That is not a substantial focus group. What are you talking about? This is where their claims are coming from. 53 people. Anyway, we're going to see how it works for me. And I will be back with within the next 4 hours to let you know how things are holding up. And then at 10:30 this evening, because I am not staying up for 12 hours, I'll give you guys my final thoughts. All right, y'all, not quite a 4-hour check-in, but I did want to come in and tell you guys I have at least twice already now forgot I was wearing makeup. So I wiped my face thinking I'm like good, right? And because I'm wearing makeup. So right here, I wiped my forehead because I was sweating. Okay, so that's one. And then right here, my nose was itching. So I have touched my face. That does not count towards the wear time because I wiped it off. I just want to say that right now. It is now 5 o'clock. So in like an hour and a half, I will come back and check in. But I just wanted to show you guys what it's looking like. I mean, I may as well, right?
Show me what I'm doing right now.
And I think it looks really good. I want to, like, right here in my more oily area is a little bit of oil production, but certainly not, you know, what it normally is. And I didn't use too much on my nose anyway, so I don't even think you could see where I wiped. And I'm also looking on my forehead, like there is no distinction between where I wiped and what it looks like on the rest of my face. Maybe that mark right there, like those marks look a little more pronounced than the others, but it doesn't look like I wiped my makeup off. Like y'all know what that looks like. Nolly, you want to say hi?
Hi.
That's all. We're playing dolls, so I'm gonna go back and play with her, and then I'll do my official 4-hour check-in in a little bit. We're gonna do the official check-in now, you guys. So one of the comments, or one of the, I'm sorry, claims of this foundation is that it's supposed to smooth out the skin and help, or I'm sorry, smooth fine lines and wrinkles and things like that, which I have mostly around my eyes. There's not going to be instant results there, you guys. That's something you're going to see over time. What I will speak to is the wear time. So like I said earlier, I wiped my forehead and my nose, and you can't tell where that happened. I have not touched anything up. I haven't done anything to my face. I definitely ate. So I had ramen. So the lipstick I had on is completely gone. But everything else is still intact, and my skin looks nice and healthy. I still have that nice little like natural glow to my skin. Let's see. Just a very faint bit of like oil production peeking through, just like the slight bit. It doesn't look, it looks good. I think that's what I'm trying to say here, is that it looks good. It looks how it did. I mean, there's some wear to it, but I feel like I look similar to the way that I did when I first put it on. And so I didn't set anything, by the way. I didn't put any powder on. I just put on what I told you I put on, which was a little bit of lip, some brow gel, and mascara. That is all. Everything else is just the foundation. Just the complexion stick, I mean. So something to consider, right? If you're going to, or if you're planning to get more than one of these, I don't think you need a contour shade, friends. Like what I put on, the shade that I ended up getting, I feel like I probably have that in my, for example, say, cream bronzer. I feel like it looks very similar to that shade. So I didn't really need that one. If anything, I would get it as a foundation base and as a concealer or like a brightener. I would use it for that person. And I would only do that. I would only use it for concealer if you do not have dark circles, because that medium coverage is not going to cover up anything. Not severe dark circles. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to do that. This is for like natural makeup, everyday wear type stuff. It is not going to give you like full coverage under your eyes. So if you're just looking for something like myself to just kind of seamlessly blend into your base and brighten up a little bit, then it's perfect for that. And it has those nourishing ingredients for under your eyes to where I feel like it will benefit you to wear it. And you'll, over time it'll look really nice. Yeah, that's it. That's it for now. I will see you at 10:30 for the final check-in, and then we'll go over my final thoughts. Bye. All right, you guys, so it is 10:30 in the evening, and I'm back to give you a little update. We do have wear this time. It's been about 8 hours. My face has been through it. I was out in the rain, getting dinner. I did some sweating today. The dogs have been sneakily attacking my face with kisses, all the things. I reapplied my lipstick, but I've also eaten dinner, so we'll ignore that. We're focusing on the complexion, yes. I've also rubbed my eye. It was a little itchy. And what else has happened? That's pretty much it. So I'm getting lines, honey. I'm getting expression. Listen, I'm gonna have to ramp up the elixirs and things. But anyway, let's talk about this skincare complexion stick. It is great. I think it's great. I didn't set my face, as I mentioned earlier in the video. Did not set it with powder or anything, and it wore really nicely. So I imagine that setting my face would mean an even longer wear time. And so we've got a little bit of wearing away in this area here where I was resting my hand. Oh, sorry, y'all. Where I was resting my hand, we've got some wear right here where I wiped my forehead and blah, blah, blah. But I have to deliberately touch my face and move things. So natural wear is over here. If we're looking at it natural wear, I did not touch the side of my face at all. And it looks just as good as it did when I applied it. So long wearing, yes, it is. I would agree that it is. It is not transfer proof, but it is long wearing. It maintained, I did go ahead and hand blot like that at one point. So I did have some oil production right here. I just want to give full transparency. I would say it was a light oil production compared to, let's see, the Cushion foundation from Gucci, for example. I had it was fully, my normal oil production was seen in a relatively short amount of time, 5 hours, compared to this one where it was very light, to where I didn't even need to use a tissue or a paper towel or blotting papers or anything. I just went like this and I was back to normal. So for me, I think this is a very nice foundation that wears really well. The colors are so good. They're so good, you guys. If for no other reason, try it for the finish and wear time and for the color match. I think that, I'm speaking as a neutral girl. So, the goldens and the cools and things like that, you're gonna have to test it out for yourself. But I think they did such a great job of balancing these shades, because I've seen other people try this foundation, and all different types of skin tones, including the very rich melanated skin tones, and it's just melting in, friends. So do yourself a favor and check this one out during the Sephora savings event, because I think this is going to be a winner for a lot of people, and they have over 40 shades. So hopefully they have something for you. I feel like they should at that amount. Yeah, this thing has a lot going for it. I feel like the claims that you can readily see like off the bat within one day, they fulfilled those. So the over time claims we're gonna have to wait and see about. But as far as what you can immediately see and you can immediately test, I think they've passed everything with flying colors. So yes, this has been my favorite complexion product that I've tried in the recent couple of weeks or couple of videos, depending on when you're watching this. And I think that it is definitely worth your money. I didn't even have a sale. I bought 3. So yeah, that should tell you something right there. Thank you very much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed it, I do hope that you will give it a thumbs up and make sure to leave a comment. Let me know if you are planning on purchasing this complexion stick during the VIB savings event, if you're going to buy 1 or 2, and what shade you think you are. I definitely knew that I was going to choose a neutral shade if they had the option for neutral shades. I didn't realize how much they were going to nail it. They did such a good job with my complexion. Like, my goodness, this looks so good. And because the match is so good, the wearing down doesn't look patchy. It doesn't look weird. That's another thing I think looks really great about this, and something that makes it great for every day. So I am going to go ahead and put this on tomorrow with a more like glammed up look. So today we just wore it as is, but I am definitely going to like kind of do it up for my Danessa Myricks video that's coming up. And I do hope that you will check that out as well. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already so that you don't miss that video. Hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload, even my shorts, because I also do follow-up reviews of products when I change the complexion shade. Sometimes I'll do a video about that too, so you don't want to miss it. All right, you guys, thank you so much again for being here. I appreciate you very much, and I'll see you next time. Mwah. Bye.